morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. I am making an egg salad today. I'm going to show you how I make it. Most people just chop up eggs and put mayonnaise with it. Some people I have two actually recipes and they're both as different as night and day, but this is just one of them that I make. I boiled 1 dozen eggs. Quartering my eggs and just slicing them up. Hard-boiled eggs are boiled for 7 minutes. If you do them right, your yolk will come out like this as I drop it, like that, and there'll be no black on the inside. That's how you know you've boiled them right. Just 7 minutes is all you have to do. Catch that first boil and clock them. Because the longer you cook the eggs, the more rubbery they become. I was going to show you how to make your own cottage cheese, but what happened was my phone ran out of energy and I had to recharge it, so I said next time I make cottage cheese I'll show you. I've made a lot of mistakes making cottage cheese because nobody really explained how to do it, and I had a heck of a way to go. But I did learn one thing in the process. A cottage cheese and cottage cheese are not that far off from each other. It's only the temperatures. So I did learn that, if nothing else, as I went through my gamut of learning how to make it. I didn't have any one person to really tell me. They just gave me the ingredients and say, oh, you just do this, 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 and that's it. They left out a whole lot of steps. That's why I go to the trouble to show you the steps and everything and explain it, because I don't want to leave a step out and it doesn't work for you. I want to make sure that if you want to make the dish, you can make the dish. And then I show you that you can make it more nutritious. Because I know people will not go completely health food and stuff like that. So there had to be a happy medium where people could cook the way they wanted to, but by doing certain things, they could pick the nutritional value up in their food for their family. And after lots of practice, I got pretty good at it. Some dishes I can't change, you know, no matter what, it doesn't work. But if it works, I'll definitely let you know. All right, that's a dozen eggs, and that bowl is not going to be big enough. I could look at it and see. I make a lot. Okay, I'm gonna need an onion, some celery, bell pepper, parsley, garlic, a whole kick and shaboom, as they say. Let's see where I put these. Excuse me. Get the rest of the stuff after. Let's just start on one and work our way through the vegetables. I have a lovely drink that on a really hot day, man, you whip that up, it's got protein and everything. I used to use it a lot of times for my sons and my husband and I. When we came in and we were really, really hungry and they couldn't wait for me to get something together, man, in 5 minutes I whipped that drink out and everybody was content and gave me time to get stuff done. So I'll show you that one. We've got some hot days coming in, so I'll definitely be showing you how to make that drink. It's a quick pick-me-up and everything else. Now you can adjust this egg salad to how many people you have. It's just that I always make extra because we put it in the refrigerator and it's something we can just snack on if my sons come in or I come in from shopping and I'm really, really hungry. I have it just sitting here. I can whip up sandwiches in a hurry too. And you don't always have to make this as a sandwich. You can make it as a cold cracker. You can get lettuce, make a bed of lettuce, and you put a mound of this on. And you can lay vegetables around it that you can eat raw or that your family likes raw. Or you could sit there and put fruit around it. A lot of people would serve it with crackers. I wouldn't. I would sit there and toast, make it crunchy, and then I would quarter it and make my like little crackers, but it'd be bread instead, and more nutritious because I make it. Oh, I'm gonna cry from that. We're gonna put some green bell pepper in here. Now, I know some people go on a fat-free diet. They don't want to eat fat. But you need fat every day. If you don't have some sort of fat in your meal or when you eat throughout the day, you cannot absorb vitamin A, D, E, or the linoleic acids, which your body and your cells need, which are very, very important for you. And you say, well, I get vitamin D with the sun. but you need the other vitamins to absorb. It's sort of like this. You have the English language, all right? Let's take, you know your vitamins all have, and minerals and everything have to be there to work together. And we need our letters in our alphabet, or we don't have a language. It messes our whole language up, and then things start shorting out because we can't speak certain words and everything else. It's the same thing with your vitamins. So let's take the letter, let's take the letter A out. Take the letter A out. Instead of having CAT, you have CT. If you take the letter out, you sit there and say, ability, take the A out. What do you have? If you take the letter out of, I'm just trying to think of some words. Bank, what do you have? That one little letter messes up our whole vocabulary. It just messes up everything. It's the same thing with vitamins. If you don't get one in a day, you mess the whole chain up because they all can't work together. They've got to work together. That's why it's very important that you get everything that you need. So if you're on a fat-free diet, they're causing a lot of your acids and the A, D, and E not to be absorbed. These are building blocks for cells. They need this. So it gets complicated, and you couldn't possibly get it all right. But when you think about vitamins, just realize they all have to work in unison together. I mean, if you're missing just one of them a day, that whole day messes up a lot of organs. You might not know it at first, but it catches up with you in time. And then you wonder why certain things, why is this happening to me? Why am I sick? Why am I the one who gets cancer? Why am I the one who has the heart attack? Why am I the one? So it depends upon what you eat to get everything that you can. And that's how I look at it, in a very simple form, to make it easy for people to understand. And you say, well, how do I know I'm getting everything? If I had the answer to that, I would feel like a genius. All what I know is the more versatile your diet, the better off you're doing. My mother was very keen on that. She made sure. I mean, she got creative. She put turnips in mashed potatoes. Of course, we knew the taste of it. We'd cry at the dinner table. She made stew. We didn't want to eat it. But eat we were. She did not tolerate or play around with it. So I figured the more versatile it is, the better off we're doing. I mean, if you wanted, you could try taking Pep Up every day. That has everything in it. And some things they don't even know what our body needs for. You could have that, but we had a guy here working on my dishwasher. My son made it for himself because he was heading out to work, and he knows it's a simple food. It's got 20 grams of protein and 520 calories, and I'm running out of towels again. So he knew that he had his breakfast in that glass, but that guy was saying, that looks horrible. But if you only knew it tasted like a vanilla shake. I even asked him, would he like a glass? And he said, no, thank you. It tastes like a vanilla banana shake. I'll put some red bell pepper in here too. by the way, you know 2 eggs is 13 grams of protein. I put a dozen in there. So 6 times 13 is 78 grams of protein, not counting everything else that's going into it. I did tell you 2 eggs equal 13 grams of protein, didn't I? I think I did. I know I told you about meat. 3 ounces is 25. Fish is 25. Every ounce of milk is 1 gram of protein, and to make 1 ounce is 2 tablespoons. Some people take vitamins and they don't think they do anything for them, but it shows up later if you're caring for your body. But one thing you must remember is your digestive system must be up and running smoothly. If it is not, it's messing you up. You can take all the vitamins and everything that you want, but you will not get it. Another thing is the liver. Everybody says the brain's important. Yes, the brain is very important. I'm not going to tell you it's not. But the liver is the one that tells all the organs what to do. If you have an infection, they give the signals. There's infection. The liver tells them what they have to do to fight it and get those little armies out there and start taking care of it. And the liver is the only organ that can rejuvenate itself. So if you mess your liver up and you eat well, you can bring it back. That's a nifty trick God did. The other ones we can't. That one, He knew enough that if that liver goes, and you change your diet and stuff and build it back, it can come back and it can help. But the other organs, once the cells die, there's no coming back. You can't undo it. You had a lifetime of destroying them. Parsley. Because you see I put a lot of vegetables in this. This is getting, I'm up to here now in this bowl. Okay, what am I going to do next? I got that, and that. I think, oh yes. Three, I guess. Okay. I think I'm gonna put some green olives in here and some pepperoncinis as well. When you start using things like that, be careful when you add the salt to it, because they're in a, they have salt already. I know I have them somewhere in here. Great. I will be back.